Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And it's fielded. We're sort of trying to make something happen. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Dukes offense trots out there to open this game. Well, the energy of this building, Kirk, is just going to pick up as this Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, le bon temps roule. Let the good times roll.
Really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history. Going all the way back to 1935, they played the Sugar Bowl right here in New Orleans. I think a lot of people have associated this bowl game with the SEC. But as we've seen since the start of the playoff, teams like Washington, Ohio State, Clemson, among others, have made this trip down here to the Bayou.
Second down after that previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And looking to throw now on first down. Here's the second down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a quick grab. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up, to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Tries to get it to the running back. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. To throw, it's Johnson. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the single back takes the handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's potentially capable of doing so.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. They'll return it from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, James Madison. He'll stroll into the end zone. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And he dumps it off to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. Second down after that short completion. The back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a...
And it's intercepted! And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
The offense gets a chance to start with a short field. To throw, it's Barnett. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback dropping back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. The ball is caught. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. There's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Under pressure, hit as he throws. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And the extra point was up and good. The kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. This should be the last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Kirk, it's James Madison in front right now. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or is the defense going to step up as we head to the second quarter? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Lets it go quickly. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
James Madison's offense back out there now. Play action here on 1st down. And he'll lost it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, James Madison. Made the defense look slow that time.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. And the Wildcats will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. To the air, it's Johnson. Short connection to the tight end here. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. That completion sets up an important third down play. Can he get there on the ground? Tackle, but first down.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Pulls it in. It's Davis. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The Wildcats will line up to punt it away. Bringing it back, it's Braves. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Dukes offense back on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And they hand it off to the back. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Back to pass. It's Barnett. Quick catch over the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. The Dukes will have 1st and 10 here. The back's got it on a counter. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll give it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Knight. Touchdown, Dukes. This offense is still clicking. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Caught on the outside. It's Johnson. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. That completion makes it second and medium. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for 6. Oh, that one's picked off. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A change of direction. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Pressure is coming. Going to try to use his legs here. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. Still a 17-point lead after that miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out. And for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
Dukes will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage.
Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Pulls it in. It's Giddens. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And the Wildcats will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. With the return, it's Braves. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And he finds his tight end for the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll run it here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Looking downfield, it's Barnett. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to take another shot right here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Dukes will have to punt this one away. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He hands it off from the gun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Going with the old counter run here. Gets past the tackler into open space now. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Past the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Kansas State.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. James Madison's offense back out there now. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Dukes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Send the back in motion. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to the left side. It's caught downfield. That is a big play. Finally brought down at the 44.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And the back gets the football. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The Dukes will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out. He's got some space. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover and then capitalize here with the pick.
And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Back to pass. It's Johnson. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. The Wildcats will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Oh, it landed at the 8-yard line, but a lucky bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And the single back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Kirk, it's James Madison in front right now, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive, but he's going for a big play downfield. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. And he goes down after a huge chunk play to completely change the field position here. And the Dukes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
Using his legs here. And the defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looking to scramble now. And he's brought down there.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, James Madison.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looks to the left. Pass caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Wildcats hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
That's reeled in. It's Giddens. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The offense really clicking here.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to throw yet again. Looks left and finds his target there. That's a flashy run with the spin move, but produces just a short gain. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Dropping back, it's Johnson. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Extra point splits the uprights. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. So this game is not over yet. The score just got a little bit tighter. How will they play it? How aggressive on the play calling? Contact as he threw it. QB to the tight end for a completion. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Some hard running there through a tackle. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Dukes lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. To throw, it's Barnett. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And the field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the kick is a squib kick taken by one of the up men. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.